Alright, what's up YouTube, man? We are back with another ladder challenge video. Day one was a 60S yesterday. Georgia Bulldogs, man, they got it done for us yesterday. South Florida gave us a little scare, but they got it done for us yesterday. So we on to day two. Like I said, man, join the Telegram. It's in the description. It's completely free. Just click the link, join it. It's free. It's just you'll be able to get in touch with me better in there than you will on a YouTube video. I promise. But join it, hit that like button, hit that sub button. I'm gonna go ahead and get y'all the picks that I do like today. So for the first game, man, we gonna ride with the Mount St. Mary's at Quinn at Quinn. We're gonna go with Quinn, but we're gonna rock with them. It's a division matchup. Mount St. Mary's, they're 2-9 away. Quinn, they're 8-1 at home. Shoot, looking at the last 10 games for Mount St. Mary's, they're 5-5 in the last 10 games. 4-5 against the spread. Just coming off an L at home against the Purple Eagles, which is not a ideal loss. They're not terrible, but coming off that L at home, is yeah, it's whatever. But they lost that game by like 9. But going based off the division games that they don't play, the conference games, they are 3-4 against the conference, so they have won some conference games. They're not the worst team. Quinn, they are 6-1 against conference play. They're really good against conference play. Going based off what Mount St. Mary's has seen in the last 10 games, the best game that they have played was against Georgia, and they lost to them. And they played at Georgia, and they lost by 12. So, but past 5 games, they are 3 and they're 2-3 in the last 5 games, losing to Ion, losing to St. Peter's, and losing to the Purple Eagles. They literally Canisius, they beat them at home. That's a cool little dub. Canisius is not good though. They're really bad when it comes to the division. They got a good little dub against the Red Foxes. They're all right in the conference. They're better than them. We'll say that. So that's a good credible dub. But when it comes to them covering the spread in the last 5 games, they only have done it. The two games that they won, those were the only times they didn't done it, and they were favored in both of those games. Anytime that they are not favored in the last 5 games, they have not covered the spread. So, and 2 of them was away, and 1 of them was at home when they lost that game at home. But looking at Quinn last 10 games, they're 8-2 in the last 10 games. One of those L's was Florida, and one of those L's was Yale. Two good teams, 2 solid teams. They're just not out here losing the bums. But everybody else, they're smacking up the division right now. The last 5 games they have won the last 5 games, and all of them have been division matchups. Ion, Siena, Red Foxes, Manhattan, Ryder. They're smacking all of them up. The only time that they didn't cover the spread was against Ryder, and they didn't cover it by 0.5. So, literally have been smacking up the whole division. But let's look at some numbers here. Mount St. Mary's, they shoot 34% from the 3. That's pretty solid. They shoot 47% from the field. That's top 100 in defensive, offensive ranking. When it comes to Quinn, they shoot 43% from the field. Not only that, they allow opponents to shoot 43% from the field. Not only that, they allow opponents to shoot 33% from the 3. So looking at Quinn's offense, they allow opponents to shoot. Well, they shoot 34% from the 3, 44% from the field. Mount St. Mary's, they allow opponents to shoot 44% from the field and 33% from the 3. So seems like they'll let each other play average. Going into the home and away stats, because I like to look at those now. So when Quinn is at home, they shoot 37% from the 3, 47% from the field. Mount St. Mary's defense is so bad when they are on the road, they're gonna allow Quinn to do those exact numbers. 37% from the 3 and 47% from the field. It's god awful. But when they're on the road, they shoot 30% from the 3, which is under average, and 45% from the field. So, and Quinn is gonna defend that a lot better than what people think. Against conference play, against conference play. Quinn against conference play. They shoot 30% from the three, 44% from the field. But I trust them at home today. That's why with the first pick, I'm gonna be picking Quinn minus 1.5. Feel like they'll get the job done for sure, especially at home against a division matchup. They're 6-1 against the conference play, so I feel like they'll win this game outright at home. They're 8-1 at home. Mount St. Mary's are only 2-9, and the two games that they won was against the Red Foxes and Canisius. So give me Quinn. They playing the number 1 team in the conference. Feel like they'll get it done. All right, and for our second and final pick to get us our plus 100 of the day, we're gonna look at Ryder and St. Peter's. We're gonna stay in that MAA. I feel like I eat up in the MAA division or conference, bro. I feel like it's a slept-on conference. You got your good teams, you got your bad teams, but they all kind of equal sometimes. But we're gonna rock with the Ryder and the St. Peter's game. Ryder, they're sitting at 8th in the MAA. They're 5-13. St. Peter's, they're sitting at 2nd at 10-6, right under Quinn. They're 6-1 in the conference, just like Quinn. They're at home with it today. But we're gonna keep this one short and simple. We're gonna look at the over and under in this game. Ryder in the last 10 games, they literally have went over 8 times out of the last 10 games. I only haven't done it twice. St. Peter's in the last 10 games, they're 4-5 with the over and under. But what we'll be doing here is we'll be taking the over 123.5 in this game. So I already did the math. I added up all the games, recent past games, and the last 10 games they just played. So Ryder, they have already smacked that 123.5 line in every single last game in the last 10 games. So St. Peter's side of things, they have done it in every single last game except against the Canisius game on December 3rd, 2023, scoring 106 points. So, but ever since then, and they were away as well. So ever since then, they have crushed that line whatsoever. So, me personally, I'm taking the 123.5. Getting into some numbers here. Ryder, they shoot 41% from the field. Not only that, they shoot 31% from the three. St. Peter's, they're gonna allow them to play. So they allow opponents to shoot 42% from the field. Not only that, 32% from the three. St. Peter's, they shoot 30% from the three, 40% from the field. Ryder, they're gonna let them hoop. Their defense is not good. They allow opponents to shoot 33% from the three, or 34% from the three, and 44% from the field. So, not only that, getting into some numbers here on what they do per game. Ryder, they're going to allow opponents to score 77 points on average per game, which is crazy. St. Peter's put up 65, 66 points per game. Ryder, points per game, they put up 72 points per game. St. Peter's got a top 50 defense. They're gonna let opponents score 64 points per game on them. So as long as they play normal, as long as they put up that 60 to 70 points per game each, this line should hit easily. We shouldn't even have to worry about it. Against conference play, Ryder puts up 73 points per game on average. St. Peter's defend and allow opponents to score 63 points per game on average. St. Peter's against conference, they put up 69 points per game. Ryder, they allow opponents to score 77 points per game against conference play. And if you go back and look at it, they lost 78 division. These are division games, by the way, or conference games. 78 allow opponents to score 78. The Purple Eagles allow the Red Foxes to score 83. Canisius scored 76. Manhattan scored 58, but Ryder scored 71. Delaware 85. Quinn 88. St. Peter's against division games, they allow Canisius to score 59, but they hit 70. Not only that, Manhattan, they let them score 68. And they hit 81. I Mount St. Mary's 64. They scored 70. So I like it. So those are the two picks we're gonna ride with. Quinn -1.5, and St. Peter's over 123.5, plus 100 on the nose. Day 2, let's get it popping. But hit that like button, hit that sub button. Your boy Suave is out. Like I said, join the Telegram, bro. It's free. It is free. But hit the like button, your sub button, man. Your boy's out. Peace.